On the evening of May 3rd, 1999, a mobile Doppler radar captured something no instrument had ever measured before. Tornado winds screaming at over 300 miles per hour.
Oh my gosh. Folks, we plead with you, just go to your safe spot if you possibly can. That's an F. Look at the horizontal vortex. That is an F4 to an F5 tornado.
This wasn't just fast, and it was the strongest wind speed ever observed on Earth. And it was tearing directly toward the Oklahoma City metro, home to more than 1 million people.
Look at the debris. Wow. Look at the debris. Oh shit. Getting hit. I'm spotting you guys! Help!
By the end of this video, you'll understand how this record-shattering tornado became both a catastrophic tragedy and a pivotal moment that transformed tornado science forever. You'll see how the first ever tornado emergency was born and how experimental radar data not designed for such extremes ended up rewriting our understanding of nature's most violent storms. May 3rd, 1999 began with unremarkable skies over central Oklahoma. The morning outlook called only for a slight risk of severe weather, but the atmosphere was quietly assembling the ingredients for disaster. Around 4 a.m., Doppler radar detected a powerful jet stream that earlier balloon soundings had missed. A dry line was pushing east from the panhandle, separating humid Gulf air from cooler, drier air flowing off the Rockies. By early afternoon, special weather balloon launches revealed extreme wind shear and explosive instability, the kind of setup capable of producing violent, long-track tornadoes. At 3:49 p.m., the Storm Prediction Center upgraded the area to high risk, an alert reserved for only the most dangerous days. By 4 p.m., satellite imagery showed towering supercells erupting over southwestern Oklahoma. At 4:47 p.m., the first tornado warning was issued. 1 minute later, a small funnel touched down near Medicine Park. Over the next hour and a half, that same supercell would spawn multiple tornadoes as it tracked northeast. Then, at 6:23 p.m., just south of the town of Amber, a new circulation formed. Within minutes, it would become one of the most powerful tornadoes ever observed.
Get down there. Get ready.
Hurry up, come here and look at it, and then get in the
Hurry,
show.
come and take a peek. You've never seen anything like this.
Touching down in rural farmland, the tornado intensified rapidly. As it crossed Highway 92, it widened into a massive wedge, fluctuating between a quarter mile and nearly a mile wide. Continuous F4 damage extended for over 6 miles as it bore down on the community of Bridge Creek. Around 6:30 p.m., the tornado reached F5 intensity, the highest level on the Fujita scale. At the same time, meteorologist Josh Werman and his team were pursuing the storm in their experimental Doppler on wheels, a mobile radar truck capable of scanning tornadoes from close range. They maneuvered dangerously close, collecting data between bursts of repositioning. At approximately 6:54 p.m., as the tornado crossed Bridge Creek, the Dow recorded radial wind speeds of about 302 miles per hour, roughly 100 feet above ground. A later reanalysis would revise that number slightly upward, suggesting peak winds near 318 to 321 miles per hour, within the uncertainty range of measurement, but still the strongest ever observed. To this day, that remains the highest wind speed ever directly measured on Earth.
Image here, Mike, and we're flying northeast bound, same track as a tornado.
The damage in Bridge Creek was staggering. 2 well-built homes were completely swept from their foundations, and vehicles were thrown hundreds of yards. Asphalt was scoured from roads. Grass and topsoil were ripped away, exposing red clay. Debris from homes, playing cards, photographs, even lumber was embedded into tree trunks. 12 people were killed in Bridge Creek, 9 of them in mobile homes. Among the victims was Hugh Underwood, who shielded his stepdaughter and granddaughter as their trailer disintegrated. He later died of his injuries. The tornado, now a mile wide, was heading straight for the Oklahoma City metro. At the National Weather Service office in Norman, forecasters watched the radar with alarm. Standard tornado warnings didn't feel adequate. This was a city-threatening monster. At 6:57 p.m., Science and Operations Officer David Andra drafted a new kind of alert, a message that had never been issued before. Tornado emergency in South Oklahoma City metro area. A large, violent tornado is moving along Interstate 44 west of Newcastle. This is an extremely dangerous and life-threatening situation. This became the first ever tornado emergency, designed to break through warning fatigue and convey that this was not routine. It set a precedent that would later save countless lives. After crossing the South Canadian River, the tornado briefly weakened, then regained F4 to F5 strength as it entered Moore around 7:20 p.m. Entire subdivisions were leveled. Apartment buildings were reduced to rubble.
Please, get down now. Go to your safe spot now. Take your radio. Forget the live pictures. Go get safe. Oh my gosh. That is an F4 to an F5 tornado. That's winds of 250 miles an hour.
At an overpass near Shields Boulevard, several motorists sought shelter beneath the bridge. A fatal decision. The winds funneled through the structure, pulling people out into the open. This tragedy finally dispelled the deadly myth that overpasses offer protection during tornadoes. The tornado continued northeast, cutting a path through southeastern Oklahoma City, Del City, and Midwest City, before dissipating at 7:48 p.m., 85 minutes after it began, following a 38-mile track of devastation.
It's total devastation. I mean, it's bad. We don't even know if there's still people trapped inside or not.
How about the people you've been bringing out?
The people we've been bringing out have been injured pretty bad. I mean, we brought a little girl out just now, and she was pretty bad. She was really bad. Her back was messed up. She had several lacerations all over her body, and it's horrible, man. It's just really horrible.
In all, 36 people were killed directly, with 5 additional indirect deaths and over 580 injuries. More than 1,800 homes were destroyed and another 2,500 damaged. Damage exceeded $1 billion, making it the first tornado in U.S. history to reach that figure. Yet thanks to a 32-minute average lead time, far above the national average, and clear, urgent communication, experts estimate over 600 lives may have been saved. The aftermath changed everything. FEMA surveys revealed that newer construction held up far better, leading to tougher building codes, safer foundation anchoring, and the widespread adoption of storm shelters. By 2003, a $12 million grant program helped build over 6,000 safe rooms across the Oklahoma City area, an investment that proved itself when another F4 tornado struck nearly the same path in May 2003. Killing 0 people thanks to those shelters and better construction standards. The Tornado Emergency Protocol, born that night, became an official part of the National Weather Service Toolkit in 2016, used for only the most catastrophic events like Joplin, El Reno, and Rolling Fork. And the Doppler on wheels data revolutionized tornado science, leading to today's dual polarization radars that can confirm debris signatures in real time. Machine learning models now refine forecasts faster than ever, extending lead times and reducing false alarms. The Bridge Creek Moore tornado wasn't just a tragedy, it was a turning point. It changed how we warn, how we build, and how we survive. Its legacy isn't measured in destruction, but in the lives saved since, because of better forecasting, stronger homes, thousands of safe rooms, and the words tornado emergency that now carry life-saving weight. That's how we honor those lost, by learning, adapting, and preparing for the next storm. Stay weather aware, and remember, when you hear tornado emergency, take cover immediately. Your life depends on it. Thanks for watching Natural Forces. This channel explores the science, the stories, and the human resilience behind nature's most powerful events, because there's always more to understand about the world around us.